to Christmas now. It's the 15th, they say, of December. Hope you're all good. It's been a long time. Hopefully, if you've got any questions, you can put them in the comment boxes. And yeah, what an interesting time period we find ourselves in, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that your life is all fabulous, and I hope that you're all having a lovely, lovely time. So much going on in this world right now. So much going on. A lot of darkness. A lot of darkness. And hopefully we can come in here and shed a little bit of light and bring some good times back. That's what we're here for. If you come in and tune into this channel, feel free to subscribe, like, press the bell button, do all that good stuff. You're here for a reason. You are here for a reason. You're here to make a difference and to make a change in the world. How are you? Eye of Creator. Yeah, nice to see you, mate. How you doing? You all good? What do we make of this Bondi Beach shooting yesterday in Hanukkah? The Jewish people were down there flipping foreskins into fondue sets, and yeah, lots of badness going on. There's a lot of people saying that it didn't play out the way that it's been put out there, and it could be a psyop. I don't know. Andy Sovereign Smith, oh mate, how could I forget you? How could I forget the legend that is Andy Sovereign Smith? How are you, darling? You all good? Nice to see you. Gonna be over here now, doing a lot more on the old Greasy Spoon YouTube channels. There's a guy I do watch actually quite a bit now, and he's got some real big traction, and that's a guy called Andy the Gabby Cabby. Does it from his garage, does it from his living room. He goes on little walks, he talks while he's doing his little walks, and man, is he reaching some hearts and minds in this country. He really is. Greasy Reese, how you doing? Psyop. It's a psyop, Dave. Well, it could be. We don't know. How you doing, Reese? You all good? Nice to see you. The reason I want to do more of this live streaming over here is, as you know, I'm a little bit of a Facebook. I grew up on Facebook. Well, no, I never grew up on Facebook. I grew up a long time ago, before any of these things were even possible. It's Nita. Nita, oh, my mate. Neats. Oh, beautiful. How you doing, darling? We love Andy Sovereign Smith. Oh, I'll never forget that story you told me, Andy, when you went into the council, slammed your birth certificate and the Bible down and went, who's messing in this estate without authority? That was like taking a hand grenade into a room of locusts. Watch them run. The rats were running to get off the ship. Wonderful stuff. Here, Clive Edwards. I don't even know Clive. Clive's from Devon, Dorset. Lovely man. Lovely man. He's got an off-grid property, and the council were trying to gangsterise him, and he asked them 3 simple questions. Does the council recognise my right to a private life? And they said, yes, we do. He said, why'd you call me Mr. So-and-so when my dad called me Andy? Or Clive? Or Nita? Or whatever. And they went, oh. And he said, does the council have the right to force itself on me to be my authority? And they said, no. So all the questions he asked them, these simple childlike questions, they had to bug out because they couldn't force themselves on him. And it was a really good manoeuvre. It was sweet as, come on, Eileen. Oh, I swear I love it. How you doing, Eyes? You all right, Celtic woman? Hey, up there. It's probably chilly up there right now, isn't it? I bet you've got your fleece-lined, wool-lined pants on. I can quite imagine. It's chilly down here. It's interesting, right? I've just been out looking after the horses. As you know, we've got horses. You probably can't see it from here. Can you see Lila? Is that Lila? Yeah, you can just see Lila, the ginger ninja. She's just over there. And so I've been out managing the yard, picking up the poos, because that's what we do. This what I've been reduced to nowadays. My missus, I'm a bitch. Anyway, so I've been out there, and this guy from next door who's clearing up the yard out there, he's picking up the acorns, cutting the grass and clipping the trees, and he's got a fire on. He come up to me, he went, you all right, mate? I was having a chat, and he went, you're Dave, ain't you? I went, yeah. He said, Paul told me to come and see you. He said, now I've seen you, I recognise you. He said, I saw you on the Richard Vogue show. And I went, oh my God, did you? He went, yeah. So we've had a right old chat round the fire. I probably smell like a kipper at the moment. But what's interesting is the names that he was dropping and the things he's doing and the things he's watching. I'm like, wow, wow, wow. The revelations are properly coming out now. It really is great. I'm in Essex. Are you, Kelty? I think we've spoke before, darling, haven't we? I think we spoke before. You still got my number, Neats. Oi, oi. It ain't a dating site. Dave, it's Eileen. Long time no see. Yes, exactly. How you doing? You all right, Eileen? Nice to see you. You're the Eileen. We've had a snog. Yeah, you come down to the trust me, I wouldn't listen. I'm surprised you haven't forgotten that, to be fair, because anyone that's ever snogged me would never forget that. Cool, dear, takes you time to get your breath back. No, you come down with your daughter, didn't you, to the when we had that meeting at the Quaker building, where we had that's it, Cassie's event. Yeah, I love you, Eileen. I've known you a long time. Bless your heart. Yeah, it was good. Do you remember the old breathing exercises with Daz? Great, wasn't it, eh? It was really good. Nicola Mosley. Hello, Nick. How are you, darling? How you doing? I was like, I've just been asking my little AI chatbots. I've been saying, how do I sort of get my YouTube platform up and running again and get people interested? And it went, just be yourself. Because I said, well, what about if I get this studio and that studio and put that light there and do this and do that and get a clip-on microphone? And it said, just be yourself. Just do what you normally do. Just go and talk nuts and speak to the people. And I was like, that's what we're going to do. So you're going to see a lot more of me over here. A lot more. Because hopefully these videos will stay up. I got an apology letter from Durex. No, not Durex. I got an apology letter from YouTube about 4 months ago saying, we're ever so sorry we took your channel down, but it's been resurrected just like Jesus Christ. Wasn't that amazing? The resurrection has taken place. Yes, awesome. So they reinstated the channel, but I've been a bit nervous and a bit reluctant to come back in here. But you know what? Don't worry about it. We're just going to get cracked on and get going. Annie Robot, missed you on Wake Up Thursday night. Good to find you on here though, Dave. Yes. Annie the Trobot 99999. Who are you on that? Is that my mate Sonia? Promote it, Dave. We want to watch you. You watch hours and likes. Greasy. Hang on, promote it, Dave. You want watch hours and likes. Oh, right, to get the channel going. Yeah, really, we do. Yeah, we do. Do you like football? Not really. I grew up next to the Millwall up in London, South East London, Peckham, Bermondsey. That was my manor. So yeah, I am. I when you said do you like football, I support Millwall. So I can't, can I? Let's be honest. But Millwall was fabulous in the 70s. God, my word, we used to go down and have some right old fun. Beautiful it was. So yeah, this is what we're doing. We're over here. Now a little story about my mate Andy. I'm just going to talk to you about it. Andy, let me just go back. Andy Sovereign Smith. Andy went into the council buildings years ago. I don't know if you know, Sage. It was a very great story. And they were trying to mug him off for council tax and all this and that. Have you got your own channel? Yeah, this one. This one's up and running. I've only just got it back, unless you're talking to someone else. Oh, you're talking to Eye of the Creator. I think Andy has got his own channel. Ben Jones. Ben, how are you, darling? Long time no see, mate. How you doing? Ben Emlyn Jones. Is that right? Oh, mate. Me and Ben used to chat a lot years ago. I'm still here. I'm still alive, bro. I'm still alive. All these 14, 15 years later, I'm still here. I'm still knocking it out of the park. Yeah, not even a bullet to the head would stop this. No, it would still talk if the bullet come through. I'm telling you. It is awesome. Yeah, so Andy's gone into the council and he's gone in there. He organised a meeting. He said, I need a meeting with my council officials or the council officials. And he's gone in there and he's got his birth certificate and the Bible. He slammed it down on the table like a poof, poof. And they went, oh. And he went, who's administrating this estate without right and authority? And they literally run out the room and they've left them alone ever since. You've got to go into the devil's pit and make them have it. OG Witcher. Jay, I got rid of the Witcher. I did a deed poll, whether you like it or you don't, about 2 years ago. We got rid of the Mr. We got rid of the surname. Just the David now. Awesome. Like a biblical thing. Matthew, Mark, Luke, John. Yeah? All these great things. Jonah. All these lovely stories of the Bible. There was no Mr. titles. And I think the Bible is a reminder of that there is no Misters It says in there, pray you not accept another man's flattering title or accept another man's person. For this day, I'll take you away. OG, then it is. Yes, we can live with OG, Jay. Jay, are you my mate lives in Maidstone, me Irish fella? I fell over, I went to hospital. Martin, what are you doing? What are you doing in hospital, Joe? What's going on? I hope you didn't fall over and land up your bottom. That's what happens a lot in A&E, you know. I don't know if you know that. My mate used to, she used to book people in at A&E in Maidstone years ago. And people used to come in there with foreign objects. I'm not talking about the dinghy divers. I'm talking proper foreign objects in places she didn't even know they could get into. And I was like, oh my God, she used to tell me. She said, I shouldn't tell you, Dave. She said, but we're having a drink and a party. So off the record, I went, a man had a little fishy fly up the end of his dishy and it took 7 hours to cut it out. She went, yeah, the old barb's got him. It wouldn't come back down. I was like, ooh. Then I got stitches. You got mine? Ma, oh Ma, we'll send you some love, man. Sending you some big love there. What's going on, man? What's going on? What's going on? Yeah. Bless you. I hope you're okay. I hope you're all good. Nicola Mosley, I have to go. Listen, you have a lovely day, Nicola. And you enjoy yourself, whatever it is that you're doing. I found Andy's channel and subscribe. Sweet, mate. Sweet. I'm only 9. Martin, you got to be over 9. You won't be able to tune into my channel otherwise. Come on. You got to get up early in the morning, catch me out. That's for sure. So, yeah. This guy that I was chatting to next door, this Gary, who's doing the gardening as we speak, he's got a big fuck off fire going off over there somewhere. He says, I see you on the Richard Vogue show, didn't I? I went, you did? Yes. He said, yeah, I recognise you now. He said, you was talking about the limited companies and all that. I went, yeah, that's very last year now. I said, but we did that. I also went to a priest for little Alfie. I went to the priest for little Alfie. I don't know what's going on here. People are having some private conversations going on my channel. 1212. That's the numbers just gone. 1212. I do pay attention to numbers lately, legend. I don't know why. I fell over, went to hospital. Mate, I hope you get better. But you've got to be over 9 years of age, mate. That's all I'm saying. Because otherwise you won't be able to view my content. I need to go to hospital. Bye. Bless yourself, Martin. Hope you're all right, mate. Listen, whatever's going on in your life, hope you get it sorted. All right? Have a good one. So, yeah. What do we make of this bonsai beach? I'm not so sure. Apparently there's a guy there. He's covered in claret, blood, and he's taking a selfie. If I had a gunman around me and I was covered in claret because I've been shot up somewhere, the last thing I would think of is pulling my phone out and taking a selfie. I've got to be honest, because I'm not on a beach. I've not got my factor 25 on. Not that I'd wear sun cream anymore, because that does bad things to your skin. But the last thing I would think of is if I'm in a war zone and there's men with guns and rifles, I'm not going to pull a phone out and take a selfie, am I? Let's be honest, because I'd be thinking fight or flight. You know, I'd be like trying to run for my life. I wouldn't be having none of that. Alfie at Alderman Hospital, Dave, when the court wouldn't let him go Poland for surgery too. I remember. You went up there, didn't you? And you chatted with the priest. Yes, you did. Right. Oh, God. Do I talk about this on here? I don't know. I might save this one for a rainy day. Actually, I'm going to park that one. I'm not going to bother, because that could not get me in hot water. I don't really care about my life anymore. I'm too old to worry. I'm too old to worry if I'm alive or dead, to be honest with you. I'm 58. I know, life's been really good. I mean, I've had a fabulous life. Highs and lows, I guess maybe that's what we're supposed to do, because when you have the lows, the good times can come, provided you stay persistent and that you won't let anybody take the mickey out of you. Alderhay, I remember, mate, all the conversations we used to have. Trust me, I could never forget you. You're a lovely man, and I love you to pieces. Fair play to you. I hope I survive. Listen, Martin, just make sure you get through the little light barrier, all right, in the hospital, because if you're going on your own and you're only 9 years of age, who's that bloke on YouTube does that, little Timmy? It's Timmy. Oh, yeah. You remember you're going up there as little Timmy, aren't you? I'm not coming to school today. Yeah, that's you. You're going up as little Timmy. Look after yourself, whatever you're doing, or stay for more of my general chit-chat. It's up to you. Skin CA sunscreen, exactly. Listen, I can't start talking about carcinogenics and all that and what sun cream does, because as we know, YouTube will go. Anyway, John O'Looney, the funeral director, I've never spoke to John, but I do watch his videos with avid curiosity. He's come up now, and he said he's been speaking to this woman that works at this school in Watford way, round that way, that's been doing this to the kids. Yeah, the old. And he says to her, he says, Sarah, he said, do you know what's in this? She said, well, I don't know what's in them. I don't know what's in them. And he said, but you're administrating these things. She said, yeah. He said, have you had them? She went, no, I haven't had them. I haven't had them. No. He said, but you're giving them. She said, yeah, but I had them. He said, have you got kids, Sarah? And she went, yes, I have kids. I have kids. This is John O'Looney's channel, the old funeral director, lovely geezer. And he said, have your kids had the old... And she went, no, my kids haven't. I would never give it to my kids. He said, hang on a minute, but you're giving it to all the peasants. And she went, well, I have to. It's my job. I have to. It's my job. I have to. And you know what? That bothers me. Because we've had different historical time periods where I was just doing my job, you know. I was just following the orders. Yes, I was. Yeah, no, there was no spiritual compunction in me to check myself. I was told to do it, so I did it. And this is where England is, because people in this country, whether you wear a uniform or you don't, you get told to do these things and you don't question the validity of what you're doing. And there lies the problem. And it is a problem. Looking well, bro. I'm not back for 58 Squire, am I? What? My missus is living the dream. I don't even use oil of Eula. Alfie, Oldham Hospital, Dave, when the court wouldn't let him go to Poland for surgery. But yeah, I remember, mate. It's sad, isn't it? It's really sad. Address leaker. He's got his little smiley faces coming on the channel there. Address leaker 1232. How are you? I'm a big fan, okay? Love you too. Love you too. Whereabouts are you? What, are you in this country? Or are you in England? The landmass called England? Or where are you? Are you in England, Ireland, Scotland, Wales? Whereabouts? You don't have to tell me. This isn't Cilla Black. This isn't surprise. We don't do stuff like that over here. We do spitting the truth. I really wish I could tell you this thing that I've done as of lately. I've never felt so free. I feel freer than Born Free by Matt Monro. I really do. I'm a fan too, says Bunny Mira. Hello, Buns. How are you? You doing good? Merry Christmas to all, by the way. Every single one of you. Merry Christmas. And England's a bit of a clown planet right now. It's a bit of a circus, isn't it, out there, ladies? I mean, like what I see go on, I just think it's so unnecessary. I'll give you an example. In the last few days on my Facebook platform, I've shared these videos about Japan. Yeah, we know Japan used to make you dig your own hole and then they'd give you some harry-carry and the old thing would roll into the hole with the body and then, bosh, you get buried. We know the past of Japan. But now, if they're 4 or 5 year old kids that get on the trains to go to school. Now, I think a 4 or 5 year old should be at home with the mother and the father, not going to school anyway, until a little bit later on. I think if you was to give kids a little bit of a later start in life, then go to school, I think they'd absorb it that little bit more because they've had that bonding with their mother and father. And of course, so many people are homeschooling in England now because they've done with the fuckery, which is fabulous. I think I'm allowed to swear on this channel. I'm not too sure. I'm sure I get to know in due course, won't I? Get a strike. Dave, don't get a strike on your channel. No, we don't want no striking. Anyway, in Japan, if the kids that get on the trains to go to school, their mothers and their fathers don't take them. They might take them to the station, drop them off. The train stations have got these barriers that come down, these material barriers. So when the train's in or the platform, the barriers are up, right? And the kids and the people can't fall on the lines or fall into trains or commit harry-carry. They just can't do it. But then the kids, when they're on the train, they get to their destination. And if there's a kid in Japan that gets lost, the Japanese people have taken it upon themselves to be so nice and to be so kind that they will go to that kid and say, where are you going? Oh, well, you're not going in the right way. Come on, I'll take you. And they look after each other's children's. The mothers and the fathers out there, they take it in their custom to look out for the kids and to treat them as their own. Now, mate, that when I watched that on Japan, man, that brought a tear to my eye. Japan is properly living in the future. Likes memes 200. Properly in the future. Finland, they start school at 7 years of age, says Andy. Too right they do. England's a bit messed up right now, isn't it? And of course, we think we're like the beacon around the world. Oh, the English way, our justice system is the most marvellous in the world, you know. You know, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. And of course, it puts you on a merry-go-round, doesn't it? Yeah, you ring up the council say, no, not our jurisdiction, it's the magistrate's court. So you ring up the magistrate's court, and the magistrate's court says, no, nothing to do with us, it's to do with the council. So then you've rung the magistrate's court, and you think, well, I'll ring up the High Courts of Judiciary. You ring them up, no, nothing to do with us, to do with the King. The King of England is Charles. So you write to the King, or you ring the King, and the King says, I can't do nothing because I'm constitutionally restrained. I can't even go to the toilet properly. And you think, who's in charge? What's going on? So you're on this big revolving thing where you start here, you go all the way round, you come back to here, and you're no further forward than you was at the beginning. But you've just wasted so much of your life on these public servants. Oh, it's a joke, mate. It's a proper joke. And I think it's out of order. Happy days, Ed, Dave, for all one in chat. Yes, oh, mate, the happy days are coming. Trust me. Now, I've been using this AI chatbot lately called Ara, and I love it. It's really good. This thing can dig up any information about anything, even if it's happened today or it happened 150 years ago. This thing is super sharp on its info, and it brings you the info, and then that info goes into your nugget, and before you know it, you're in a different plethora. You're in a armada of information. It's quite amazing. And I said to it yesterday, I said, who's the Crown? And he went, with the Crown. So I went, can I speak to Mr. or Mrs. Crown? Is there a man or woman that's claiming to be the Crown? I went, no, it's just a system. It's a computer. I went, what? There's no man or woman claiming to be this thing called the Crown. He went, no, there isn't. I said, well, it's just a fiction then. He went, it is. It's just literally a fiction, a figment of one's imagination. I'm like, oh my days. Unbelievable. All the best, guys. J. Ollie, full armour. Oh, yes. The Crown is a corporation, but what does that even mean? I don't think any of us know what that means. Anyway, listen, I've got to go. My lorry mechanics just turned up to come and put our Allspox lorry back together. A lovely, handsome man called Ryan. I just heard the bingo at the gate, so he's coming in now with his Mercedes van, no doubt. You'll see that pop past in a minute. Over there, no, that way somewhere. You might see it, you might not. So, listen, it's been an absolute pleasure coming in and spending with the last 23 minutes with you. I shall be back on full board, and you're going to see a lot more of me over here, giving it some old love. Ryan's here. The dogs are going to go mad. You're not going to be able to hear me. Listen, I love every single one of you. You stay beautiful, and we'll see you soon.